Brilliant. Harris Ralph in the deep. Marvellous fielding by the big quick. Tom Cooper crunched one through the backward point. This is what you want, Pearce. This is the fielding, the effort that you want.
Yeah, great full-length dive by the big quick. Saves one, saves two.
Yeah.
Better by Vikram Singh, getting across the off stump, accessing the leg side now. 3 men out. A lot of work to do for Vikram Singh. Generally gets stuck against spin, so a really good challenge for him today. 2 quality spinners in Awaz and Shadab Khan. He's had a bit of time to work on it.
Coming left arm round for you, Tom.
Tom Cooper also a very adept player of spin.
Oh, yeah.
Well, back end of May, start of June, Netherlands, West Indies. Vikramjit Singh was brilliant against pace, and you quite rightly mentioned struggle against spin. We're 2 months down the track now. Interesting how he's going to go about his spin here. He's got 2 months, 10 weeks actually to learn and improve and put into practice some of the principles that he's gone about to try and improve against spin. At the moment, I'm seeing exactly the same. I'm seeing a batter standing, waiting for a bad ball. Leg side field, he's got one man inside the ring. A short mid-wicket. He can get down, he can paddle sweep, he can get down the pitch and hits a long on. Got to be more proactive. That simply is not good enough batting when you've been out there for an hour.
Yeah, for me, there's a lack of intent there. For me, it's just hitting the ball. There's not that ability to get deep in the crease and allow the ball come and access behind square or hit the ball hard down the ground, especially with, like you say, just that one man in the ring on the leg side.
This is the easiest you're going to have today, Vikramjit Singh. You face 90 mile an hour plus with the new ball. A left arm finger spinner against a left hand batter. You can't ask for anything more as a batter. Stand on off stump, get down, paddle, knock it to 45. There's no man there. Get a couple, manipulate the field.
On edge.
Well, it's a good over. It's poorly played. 14 done, 68 for 3.
Do you hear that beautiful sound? That is the sound of the world's simplest back pain relief. The Chirp Wheel Plus. Get yours at gochirp.com.
Are you wasting money on overpriced car insurance? Jerry saves the average person $71 a month. They compare lower quotes from over 50 carriers in 45 seconds. So stop wasting and start saving. Visit getjerry.com.
Drinks being taken then here at the VOC ground in Rotterdam. The Netherlands, well, they're scoring reasonably well, but unfortunately they've lost 3 big top-order wickets.
Let me tell you about cricket. It's not just the poster on your wall. Cricket is the fingers you break, the sacrifices you make. This is the game we play. It's what we do. 100% cricket.
Pakistan won the toss, decided to bat today. At one stage they looked set for 350. They were pegged back after they lost both Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam in quick succession. But Pakistan then rallied towards the back end of the innings and actually scored 99 runs in their last 10 overs. Dutch in response, well, they've been hit by a whirlwind of Pakistan pace. Mohamed Wasim Jr., Nazim Shah and Haris Rauf, a wicket apiece, and it's been exciting cricket to watch. Here are the 3 wickets to go down. Niall O'Brien's alongside me.
Yeah, plenty of pace on show. Max O'Dowd trapped right in front. Wesley Baresi, well, his comeback wasn't pretty. Haris Rauf, a little bit of tailback. It was always too tight, and this was the big one. Baz Deleda playing around a straight one. Hit him on the shin. Michael Goff said, Gonski. Well, nice part of the world. We spent some time in Amstelveen and Amsterdam earlier in the summer. Rotterdam living up to his billing. Beautiful place. Lovely to spend a few days here in the sunshine. And a good game of cricket in store as well. Good crowd, good facilities. Being treated to some beautiful batting at times and some really exciting pace.
Drinks break coming to a conclusion. And the Dutch, their target still under 7 runs and over. But the key there is the fact that they've lost those 3 big wickets at the top of the order. One issue the Dutch have faced throughout the summer is the depth of their batting. And with those 3 wickets having gone down, a lot of pressure now on these 2 at the crease, Vikramjit Singh and Tom Cooper. Babar Azam just fiddling with the field, making sure he's happy. Oh, that's a beautifully timed shot down the ground by Tom Cooper. Well, whatever was in his drink during that interval, it's done him the world of good. That was perhaps the best timed shot of the day, I think.
Yeah, just a punch. Brings that bottom hand in at the last minute. Full face. Shows how good a surface it is too. Just punched through the line. Despairing dive. Salman can't hold it in. That's a really good shot.
And again, punched with real power down the ground by Tom Cooper.
I mentioned he's looking for shins. He's trying to take that front shin off. Stump to stump. He's hustle. He's quick. He's at you all the time. He's always looking for that LBW bowl dismissal. When you get a bowler that's bowling to target your stumps and maybe getting a little bit of in-duck. Sometimes as a batter, especially a right-handed batter, to a right-arm leg stump. Almost expose your stump so you're not getting your pad in the way. Saw Tom Cooper just get away with it because of an inside edge. Baz Deleda falling over one. If you stand on leg stump and say to the bowler, yeah, here are my stumps, go for it. But you actually keep your pads out of the way. Get a clear access to the ball. Gully in still for Singh. Still on the attack here, Babar Azam. Well, this is where Vikramjit Singh needs to really start manoeuvring his game. Gets good starts, gets a long half volley there, crunches it straight to mid-off. Got to use your hands, get the ball in the gap. Just start manoeuvring the ball around with those hands. It's all well and good hitting a nice drive. Go straight to the field, you get no runs. Punch gaps.
Well, he's in a funny situation here in one sense, isn't he, Vikramjit Singh, because he played in the second of the two 2020 internationals against New Zealand in Voorburg, got 3. But even though he went to the T20 World Cup qualifier, he didn't end up playing a match. And that was off the back of a really disappointing series against England. And he only got 29 runs at a strike rate of 61. So you could say he's finding his way back into things, really. He'll keep the strike with that single. 15 gone, 74 for 3.
I'm Dr. Lakeisha Simmons. 4 years ago, I was a single mom and I was living paycheck to paycheck. That's when I downloaded the free Personal Capital app, and it changed.
René van Oorschot, former chairman of the KNCB, and very much in charge of preparations for the pitch for this series. Former ICC director. He's done a lovely job of producing this surface. Had the assistance of Steve Rouse, the former Edgbaston groundsman. Over the last week or so, Steve was here for 4 or 5 days, helping him out. One of the things he advised was to get a heavier roller. So they got a roller which is about a ton in weight, heavier than the one they've got here in the club.
Oh, Najee!
And we saw during the pitch report today from Piers Fletcher the benefit of that rolling, because they've rolled the surface into something that's absolutely rock hard.
One ledge.
That's not the roller they got. That's the light roller, which is, well, still it weighs in at about 1.7 tons. They've got a motorised one, which you can sit on, which weighs about 2.7 tons.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one. That is a seriously heavy roller.
Shirking work as always.
Two is the call, but they're only going to get one. So Tom Cooper's getting a bit frustrated, I rather fancy, because he keeps missing out on the strike. 16 gone, 77 for 3. So the rate now required is exactly 7 runs per over. It's a serious chase over the course of 34 overs. Roland Lefebvre, who is in charge of cricket operations, and Wasim Khan, the former Pakistan Chief Executive Officer, now works for the ICC. Using cricket operations as well now in Dubai.
Yeah, I was on the flight yesterday with Wasim Khan, the ex-CEO of Leicestershire, when I was playing there. Nice to catch up with Wasim. He could have shared a lift. My driver didn't pick me up from the airport, didn't turn up. And Wasim went off in his lovely Rolls Royce to Rotterdam. I had to get the train. What does that tell you about our relationship?
Obviously ended in tears at Leicestershire by the sound of it. Great work at backward point. Shadab now operating from the pavilion end. It's that ball into the gap using his wrists, and that's something that Vikramjit Singh could really learn from.
Certainly manipulate the ball, hit the ball in the gaps. Have a look at Tom Cooper. Opens up that bottom hand, opens up the blade with the bottom hand just at the last minute. Google dropped. At the back of the hand, it was a thick outside edge, and Mohammad Rizwan can't hold on.
Well, no keeper's union there. That was a tough chance, I reckon. Really healthy nick.
It's a tough chance, but a chance nonetheless. Got to be careful of the googly against Shadab Khan. He's got a lovely, lovely wrong one. 17 done, 80 for 3.
This is the momsticle course. Have your hand.
That's more like it from Vikramjit Singh. Just going back deep in his crease. Acres of space there on the onside to work that ball for a single.
Yeah, he's only 19, so we have to just be patient. But it's just a game awareness. If you're batting an off stump, there he's still batting on middle and leg. If you're starting an off stump, that tickle to leg side becomes a lot easier. Just these little gains, these little moments. You watch Tom Cooper stay right leg side of the ball, so his pads don't come into play at all. He's backing his back plane to come through and get access to the ball. I would love to see Vikram Singh now bat an off stump, get down on one knee and paddle sweep down to the vacant 45.
Gaps there for singles, particularly backward of square on the onside.
It's these kind of balls here. You're just allowing the bowler to bowl to you. You're chasing 315, run rate's going up. At the moment, just allowing Mohammad Nawaz just to wheel away. Before you know it, he's got through 6-7 overs and you're behind the 8 ball. Something's got to give here. Half chance! Oh, Mohammad Rizwan just can't get around. Inside edge onto pad. If anyone's going to get it, it's Rizwan.
Like a greyhound out of the traps there, the wicketkeeper. Big nick. Ballooned up.
Well, where's Tom Cooper to have a chat with Vikramjit Singh as well? Tom Cooper's got to give his youngster a bit of support here, a bit of guidance. Got to help the kid out.
come back for 2. 18 gone, 84 for 3.
Well, Netherlands plenty better off in the runs column, but those wickets, those 2 extra wickets. Well, the spin twins here, Shadab and Mohammad Awaz, just putting a bit of a stranglehold, a bit of a stifle on the chase.
Well, it's really good cricket from Tom Cooper. First of all, to manipulate the ball into the gap, just opening the face, and then to have the awareness to come back for 2.
Yeah, good from Cooper and Singh. Not so good in the deep. Don't think the field was expecting 2. Stole one.
Oh, yeah.
Got to watch the googly, Tom Cooper. That is the danger ball. The wrong and at the back of the hand, turning from left to right.
And again, those wrists of Cooper.
Leg spinner on your left, that will turn away from the right-hander. The googly that on the right-hand side come out the back of the hand and will turn back in towards the right-handed batter. So on the left, the leg spinner, you see a lot of the ball. For the googly, he hides it and it comes out the back.
That's good as well from Vikramjit Singh, just opening the face of the bat, punching the ball into the gap. But he really has run aground since the power play.
Yeah, Vikramjit Singh was 27 from 29 after the power play, since he scored 9 runs from 25 balls. Excellent from Cooper. Full force, commitment, placement. 19 done, 89 for 3.
Pakistan fans from across Europe out in force for this series. I really have liked the way that Tom Cooper has gone about his business here. His strike rate is well, just over 86 runs per 100 balls. He's really looked impressive.
Yeah, and he's getting himself in such a good position against the spinners because he's staying leg side of the ball and he's given himself a chance to play through the line, not crossing himself over with his pad, not getting himself in an awkward position. This one here, polar opposites from Singh, who's closing himself off. He's not being proactive. He's stagnant at the crease. Chalk and cheese here at the moment between the left hand and right hand.
Oh, Najee. Good ball, Naj.
And all that's going to happen here is Vikramjit Singh is going to put Tom Cooper under pressure. Cooper's going well, as you mentioned, 86 strike rate. Singh slowing up now, striking at 64. He was going out run a ball at the power play.
Well, that graphic tells a story, doesn't it? All turning into the left-hander, remember. Should really be bread and butter to work it away on the onside.
No run, You're not going to get easier. Left arm finger spin to left-hand bat. That is what you dream of. As a left-hand batter, all day long. Give me a left arm finger spinner. Not going to turn it past my outside edge. I can go leg side, I can sweep, I can go down the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Cooper will keep the strike. So 20 overs gone, and the Dutch have moved on to 92 for 3.
Netherlands' greatest captains, wonderful all-rounder and a brilliant sweeper from the VRA club in Amstelveen, where Vikramjit Singh plays his cricket. And I just wonder, can Peter Boren work extensively over the winter with Singh? On the sweep shot, on the cross-bat shots against spin bowling. I think that's an area the young left-hander can really work on. Change of bowling. Salman, the debutant, played well with the bat. Looks a good player. Bit of off-spin.
Sixth bowler used. In List A cricket, he's played 70 matches. This is his 71st, 66 wickets. An economy rate just a shade under 5. Some very decent figures, those. Oh, dropped. Imam-ul Haq. Well, he had a lot of ground to make to get there, and having done so and got two hands to the ball, he should probably have held on.
Watch the elbows. Have a look at the elbows. Hit the turf. Has it? No, pops out. Hits the heel of the hand. It's a big miss. That is a simple routine catch. Not the first routine catch we've seen go down today. Little bit of turn, makes the ground, should hold on.
It's not the worst thing for Pakistan to actually keep Vikramjit Singh in at the moment, because he's going in reverse gear.
Well, it might be up to Tom Cooper to try and take the off.
.22 gone, 97 for 3.
Trial by spin. Shadab to continue. Brilliant. Off your own bowling. Excellent, Shadab Khan. Pierce Fletcher alongside me. Pakistan well on top now.
Yeah, I left the commentary box and just still had the opportunity to make a play, but they seem to have just gone a bit nowhere.
Well, you've been part of the coaching group in recent times. What's the chat behind the scenes? And Vikramjit Singh, good player. Playing against spin, there's obviously work to be done. What's the chat?
Catch it! Just short of the long on fielder. Yeah, big conversation at the start of the West Indies series was around the fact that our strike rate versus spin was a bit of a struggle. And we talked about the fact that our dot ball percentage was high, and our singles and our ability to rotate strike was poor. So the ability to utilise the spin and utilise sweeping, utilise using our feet was a massive focus point. Head coach has spoken a lot about the ability to rotate strike against spin. The man there just on the far left beside Scott Edwards, he is a big focus point around that shot. It's very, very difficult.
That's a front foot no ball, front foot no ball.
Well, Christmas has come early. Mr. Bhatti upstairs and says that's a front foot no ball, a spinner. Free hit. Well, that's tight. Probably just right. Free hit. Wind yourself up. Tom Cooper up and over. Going to be taken in the deep. There's a bit of a crowd catch. They don't know it's a free hit. Cooper feels like he missed out.
There.
100 runs now from the Netherlands, following that no ball and then that single. The 23rd over. It's taken them over 10 overs to get from that mark from where they were. 12 overs indeed.
Yep. Googly again at the back of the hand. Singh picks up a single to deep cover. 23 done, 101 for 3. Well, that was the tale of the first innings, dominated by the left-hander. Fakhar Zaman played beautifully. 109 at a runner ball, and got good support from captain Babar Azam. Back live in the chase. It's trial by spin. Pakistan are rattling through the overs here using front-line spinners and some support spinners. Vikramjit Singh picks up one. It's his 18th run off his 43rd ball against spin. Tells its own tale. When you've got a coach in the likes of Ryan Campbell, who was one of the most inventive batters of his generation, probably ahead of his generation, truth be told, when he was playing for Australia and WA, scooping the ball and sweeping the quicks. It's just rather strange not to see any improvisation or audacity at the crease from the Netherlands batters.
Oh, well tried, well tried, well tried. Well tried.
Peter Saylor. Actually, 3 Dutch internationals over there. Peter Saylor, Umar Baker and Hashan Malik. They're all sitting there in the hospitality tent. They look very comfortable. Peter Saylor with a beer in hand. Not a shock there.
Yeah, Peter Saylor was a wonderful captain. Hashan Malik, he was an excellent bowler. T20 especially, had a wonderful change-up. Peter Saylor recently retired. Great stalwart for Netherlands cricket. Hashan Malik, I think he was one of the best in and around that generation. Great cutters, very hard to pick up on the subtleties in his change-ups. Streaky picks up the outside edge. Another over ticks by. 24 done, 106 for 3. Finally, something out of the ordinary. Not far away from the leg stump. First time we've seen anything from Singh.
No wide given there by Michael Goff. Vikram Singh has had a bit of a charmed life out there. First ball of the innings from Harris Ralph, just sort of stuck in the wicket a little and put down by Salman. Then nicked off. Fakhar Zaman didn't fancy it. And then Imam ul-Haq got a chance.
Over.
25 overs done. 2 off it, 108 for 3. Great atmosphere. Wonderful atmosphere here in Rotterdam. Cooper says enough, 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 enough. Let me put one in the stands. I'm not going to watch us pat the ball back. I'm going to smoke one 10 rows deep.
Halfway mark, maybe that's the warning. Warning shot fired by Tom Cooper. Down on one knee, square leg up in the ring. It's a full 3 swing of the bat, and that goes away for 6. Beautiful shot.
He brought up the 50 partnership as well. Tom Cooper's got 33 of those. Really good hit. A safe hit as well. Finger spin, turning the ball back into your strong area. Go again. He was going to go again. Tom Cooper fancies this. Big moment in the contest.
I think Tom Cooper knows you can't leave this into the last 20 overs needing over 7s, 7.5s, 8s. You have to have him make a play now.
Really good atmosphere here in Rotterdam. Good crowd, good game of cricket, beautiful weather. Nice warm day. A bit of rain last night, but today's been perfect.
Over.
26 overs gone, 116 for 3.
Do you hear that beautiful sound? That is the sound of the world's simplest back pain relief. The Chirp Wheel Plus massages muscles along the spine, relieving all your tension, back pain, soreness, stress, and everything in between. You might
Well, this is the maximum. That went a long way onto the football pitch, over the comms box. The beauty of that maximum, it was the ease. Tom Cooper committed to the stroke, got his body weight into the ball, and just backed himself to hit through the line. It was a fairly safe shot once he got his body position in the right area. A great cricket shot. Around the wicket, change of angle, same result. On the sweep, excellent. All of a sudden, Vikramjit Singh realises enough's enough, got to get proactive. 27 done, 125 for 3.
This is the momsticle course. You gotta be quick, have your hands free. And always remember piano lessons. We're late. Oliver! So you need shoes smart enough to keep up.
The sweep in the gap should pick up a couple, gets them to 50. Well, Vikramjit Singh, it's been a little bit sluggish, but it's a half century nonetheless. He'll get warm applause here in Rotterdam.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to make it pay. He's going to have to make him pay with those couple of wickets that have gone down. A couple of those drop catches. Just seemed to have gone through a bit of a patch where he couldn't score, and now he's starting to open up again, Noel.
Well, it wasn't necessarily that he couldn't score, he didn't try to score. And be there around the 40 over mark and get this partnership with Cooper. Good hit, powerfully struck, good footwork, Tom Cooper, this is excellent. Just undercuts the ball, nice change up. This partnership is handy, it's worth 71. They can extend that into that 120, 150 partnership. Keep 5 wickets in hand the last 10, you never know. Runs have got to come from both ends now at a good pace. Good desperation. Good save, 28 done, 133 for 3.
Now that the school year is underway, do you know how your child is doing in math?
Mohammed Wasim Jr. back into the hit. Oh no, it's Harris Ralph. Open the bowling. Got that early wicket today.
Pulled away, excellent from Tommy Cooper. Really, really good shot and a really good half century. A welcome return to form for the right-hander from down under.
He's been proactive, he's been energetic, he showed intent. Just what the Dutch have needed so far. Another look at that boundary. Ooh, maybe that's just clipped the rope, maybe it's 6.
Well, Nitin Bhatti's just got a bit of work to do. Was it a 4 or was it a 6? It was a really good hit. Tom Cooper picked up the length very early. Well, Newton Barty will have good eyesight to pick that up. That is pretty hard to detect.
I can't pick it, Niall. Can you?
Just looks like it's hit the grass just before the rope. I'd give it a 4. There we go. Good half century for Cooper. Oh, interesting Harris Ralph going across seam. Really good knock this from Tom Cooper. A welcome return to form. He's a good cricketer. All the experience in the world. Batting at 5. Better than a run of ball. His career strike rate's around that in the 70s. Today going at over a run of ball. Must carry on. Must cash in.
I think we're going to see a slight change in the angle as well. Harris Ralph now coming round the wicket to Vikram Singh. Went over in his first spell. So a slight change in line. Trying to attack those stumps.
Well, he knows Singh wants to cut. He knows Singh likes to play square in the offside, so he's going to go for those stumps, try and cramp Singh. Well, what a shot that is. Lovely little clip. Well, Tom Cooper, a wonderful half-century return to form.
Yeah, he's come out, he showed that energy and intent straight from the start. Got in good body positions, hit the ball hard down the ground, and then against the spin, he's used his sweep, he's used the length, and the drop short. He's gone back foot, both sides of the wicket. A couple of really lovely sixes as well. And the pace has come back on, and he's feeling good. When Tom Cooper feels good, he moves well and he plays well.
Yeah, the commitment to the stroke is key for Tom Cooper. You quite rightly say, once he commits, he gets his body in a good position. Weight transfer is always good. Presents a full face of the bat. We know he can play square of the wicket. But today he's presented a really full face of the bat. And that boundary hit early, that pump down the ground was a really trademark shot.
Inside the line, way for 4. Beautiful shot that, got well inside it. He got well inside the previous ball that was full in at the stumps. Now he's gone short, got right across it. It's a little tickle, and away for 4.
Yeah, good batting from Singh. That's excellent use, excellent thought process. He knows that Ralph was going to bang the ball in around that rib cage to try and cramp the batter for room. Just gets across the stumps and just tickles it fine. It's a really good bit of batsmanship.
No.
Well, dot to finish. That's a really good over from the Netherlands. 11 off at 29 done. 144 for 3.
Do you hear that beautiful sound? That is the sound of the world's simplest back pain relief. The chirp wheel.
At this lovely venue. Netherlands, well, chasing 315 to win. They're 144 for 3 and in a decent position. Needing just over 8.1 and over. Game 1 of the Wolf 777 News ODI series powered by ITW Universe. Nicely poised. Vikram Singh and Tom Cooper. Partnership's worth 82. Just Hoiked away. Good enough.
Got that opportunity against the spin to just get himself in. He quite likes that. He has to be proactive against spin, gets his body moving, and now against the pace, he's not being rushed. He's nicely in position. 140 kilometres an hour, that one. Nicely inside the ball and away for 4. Great start to the over.
Beautiful hands, brilliant timing. Well, that is a class shot from Tom Cooper. Brings up the 150.
86 mile an hour, short, wide, outside of stump, and Tom Cooper, regardless of age, will make you pay. Beautifully watched, great contact point. Let that slide right onto the bat. Short and straight, first time pull for 4. Now short and wide, outside of stump, cut for 4.
Great hands, Tom Cooper. Holds the bat really high on the boundary that went for 4 through the offside. You can see plenty of grip underneath that bottom hand. Gives him good leverage. Right up the top of the bat. Can't see much of that handle above that left hand. Gives him good inch and a half under that. Shouldn't be one. Bowler's end chance. Would have been gone.
On it, Tom Cooper.
Misfield. It wasn't the easiest throw for Mohamed Wasim to collect. Pull away, a long way in front. That's going to be another boundary. This is brilliant from Cooper, putting the Pakistan bowlers to the sword. 30 done, 158 for 3.
Ralph continuing from this pavilion end. 39 balls for that last 50. Beautiful pull shot from Tom Cooper. He's come in with intent and energy. Love the way he's gone about it today. His energy in his innings. Harris Ralph. It's a warm welcome back to Brian Murgatroyd.
Thanks, Piers, and good to be back in the face of this really positive batting from the Dutch. They were going nowhere, very fast indeed a little while ago, and now all of a sudden they found some momentum. But the point that you and Niall O'Brien have been making is absolutely spot on. Having got in these two, just can't afford to give it away.
Yeah, like I mentioned, they have been guilty of that in the past. Strong positions, they have been doing this sort of things. Scott Edwards watching on. He'll be the man scheduled to come in next.
Leading edge. This should be a very simple catch, and indeed it is. So the breakthrough comes for Pakistan. Babar Azam takes a very straightforward catch at mid-off, and Cooper, having played absolutely beautifully, departs, looking to turn it on the onside, close the face of the bat too early. Frustration for him, disappointment for the Dutch, and elation for Pakistan.
He's played beautifully straight down the ground all afternoon. He's just gone slightly across one that was on the leg stump. It's kicked up a little, stood up on it. Simple catch for Baba Razam, and you can see what it means to Haris Rauf. Just a little bit of momentum. Scott Edwards, captain of the Netherlands. Number 35 on his back, comes to the crease. The Dutch in a position where they have an opportunity to double their score to win the game. Strong average, had a great series. Against England, scoring 3 half-centuries. He's going to need one of those innings again today.
2 sixes, lovely clean striking, effortless in many ways. Excellent off the back foot, those pull shots were outstanding. And that cut shot was electric too. Really top quality innings from Tom Cooper, and then it ended like that. And boy, was he angry as he walked off the pitch. Have a look at this, absolutely furious. Now all of a sudden, the Netherlands have to find another partnership. Batsman crossed while that ball was in the air. Vikramjit getting that one off the cue end.
Getting that wicket. Gone slow ball first ball of the over at just 76 miles an hour. Now, with that wicket, Haris Rauf ramping it up to that 90 mile an hour mark. Not easy to face this middle of overs.
Slashed away down to third man. Nazim Shah down there. Just the single. It's interesting, the Quicks, since they've come back into the attack, they've been concentrating on banging the ball in. And it was noted that Haris Rauf was going cross seam. I just wonder if they're trying to scuff the ball up a little bit and try and find some reverse at the back end.
Yes, well, obviously there's 4 strips, or 3 strips on the VOC block out there that have got some quite worn ends. So I'm sure the Pakistan fielders will be looking to throw those balls in there, just trying to get this ball reversing in this latter part of the innings.
End of the over, 31 gone, 160 for 4. Well, the interesting point you make there about throwing the ball in, I'm sure in the pre-series meeting that the match referee would have had with both sides and the umpires, point would have been made that unless you're right out on the boundary, they don't want the ball bounced in that way. The umpires generally tend to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, especially these 2 umpires. Rizwan Akram, one of the better umpires in the Netherlands. He's been around, and Michael Goff, world-renowned umpire, so I'm sure they'll be all over it.
Beautiful shot that is from our drone cam.
Sort of stayed leg side of the ball again, and they can't be far away. Vikram has to now understand that he has to be the man. He has to get 100 if the Dutch are going to have any opportunity to chase this score down. Next man in is Tejan Nidamanuru, and then we're into the bowling all-rounders.
Look at that carry again from Nazim Shah. The 32nd over of the innings, so this ball in its 16th over, and that's absolutely flown through.
Exceptional delivery from Nazim Shah. He's got that ball nipping off the wicket, I believe. It's just nipped back off the seam and just flown through to wicketkeeper Rizwan. Tremendous bowling in the 32nd over indeed. You do feel like something's going to happen in this over. There's just a little bit of a lull in the crowd. Everyone's a little bit on edge after that wicket.
Brings Scott Edwards back on strike. Look at those speeds, appreciably quicker. The Pakistan bowlers. Haris Rauf actually the quickest of the lot today in terms of average speeds.
Bustelator just down at 123 kilometres. Bit of a surprise, to be fair. He's been clocked well above.
Yeah, it's important to emphasise that is average speeds, and of course Baz near the back end of the innings was bowling a lot of slower balls, a lot of cutters, which would bring his average speed down. So that graphic wasn't necessarily a reflection of how quick each bowler has been bowling today, but simply their average speeds.
Scott Edwards out on his home patch. Didn't get to talk much about Max O'Dowd being back out on his home ground. He'll get a little bit longer with Scott Edwards today. Yep, the family's out there in the crowd. VOC Bloodhounds. There behind Ryan Cook. There it is, the VOC logo. That's the home ground of the Bloodhounds.
And Edwards off the mark. Scott Edwards in very good form this summer. 524 runs in the top classer. And he's the leading run scorer actually in the competition this season. A little bit of fun and games there. Shatab Khan just trying to keep the Dutch captain out of his crease. That's his record in the England series, and he'll relish the opportunity to play the spinners when they come on a little bit later if he's still batting. Excellent rotation of strike, 32 gone, 167 for 4.
Hiring is step one when it comes to our growth. We can't open a new shop or a new location without the right people in place. I couldn't keep up until I found ZipRecruiter. Entry-level technicians, service advisors, store managers, ZipRecruiter.
Time here at VOC. There's Scott Edwards, one of only 2 ever presents in the Netherlands campaign in the World Cup Super League. Bas de Leede, the other one. And the Dutch highest run scorer in this tournament. He's now on 562 runs, 750s in total, as Mohamed Nawaz comes back into the attack. Very tidy indeed first up. A lot of his bowling at Vikramjit Singh, who really struggled to get him away. Let's see if he can get off strike now, the left-hander, to get Scott Edwards in the game.
Big appeal, and given by umpire Michael Goff. Went across the line. I'm saying he's reviewed it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. I have checked the front foot. It is a fair delivery. Can I have the front on, please? Front on coming up. The ball is close to the bat. Can I confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Waiting on Ultra Edge. There's a flat line when the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. Can we go to ball tracking, please? Original decision out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting. Michael, you can stay with your decision of out. Stand by. Stand by. You're on screen now, you can make the signal.
Well, I have to say, looking at that live, it looked absolutely dead, and that was confirmed by the technology. Vikramjit Singh out for 65, his highest score in one-day internationals. The Netherlands 167 for 5, and that will be drinks. Change of bowling. It's Mohamed Wasim back into the attack. He bowls a heavy ball. Very impressed with his opening spell, getting rid of Baz Deleda. 6 bowlers used. And Salman Ali Agha coming in today. And as Mohamed Wasim, the chief selector, said when the squad was named, just giving the captain an extra option. Well, that's got to be worth a shout. Not out, says Rizwan Akram. And Mohamed Rizwan behind the stumps certainly thinks it's worth a shout, and Babar Azam agrees.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I have checked the front foot. It is a fair delivery. Can I have the front on, please? Sure. Waiting for front on. The ball is close to the bat. Can I confirm with Ultra Edge, please? Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. Can we go to ball tracking, please? Waiting on ball tracking. Here it is. Ball tracking coming up. Original decision not out. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. Rizwan, you can stay with your decision of not out. Stand by. You're on screen now, you can make the signal.
Well, that's a terrific decision by Rizwan Akram. I have to say, watching that live, it looked absolutely dead to me. And in fact, had it been given out, it would have stayed out. But Nidamanuru benefits from the review.
Here we go again, see it live. Yeah, tell you what, it does look very good live. And in cricket, if you were playing club cricket and someone gave that out, you wouldn't be disappointed with that dismissal.
That one bounced a little more. Maybe a little bit of an inside edge. From the new bowler, Mohamed Wasim.
Just a little bit of nibble off the wicket. Nidamanuru struggling to get forward. Needs to be more proactive with his body, getting into the ball, provide that full face.
Gosh, you know the Dutch are going to be so frustrated here. They're going to be looking at that comparison, the fact that they're 2 runs ahead of where Pakistan were at the same stage, and thinking to themselves, well, if we had a few more wickets in hand, and if we'd been more proactive a little earlier in this innings, they'd be in the pound seats to secure a victory. As it is, it's still behind the game, you would say, as Edwards scampers through for a single. That would have been tight with a direct hit.
Yeah, Edwards, quite a good judge of run. Hit and went. When you hit and go, and your energy and your momentum's on your front foot, you can quite easily get home. He's quick between the wickets, as young Scott.
Pull from Nidamanuru. He didn't time it. But he's going to get at least 3 here. doubt have come alive. The end of a long day. Scott Edwards, what a remorseless season he's had with all the one-day international cricket, the T20 World Cup qualifier. For VOC, he even turned out in the final of the T20 top class, which VOC won. I think they beat Excelsior in the final. So where does he find all this energy from? He really has been, well, he's gone to the well so many times this summer.
Yeah, run. Yeah, come back, fix it. What got him?
He has indeed gone to the well, Brian, and I'll tell you a little story. Is the fact that actually on Saturday, he took 3 for 33.
He's been one player, one among
Qatar in that Afghanistan series, opening the batting, very much a different challenge to now batting back in the middle order.
Oh, a hit and he's gone. Nidamanuru there absolutely was toast.
Panic cricket. It's just panic cricket from Tajan Nidamanuru. Hit it and thought it was a run. Never a run, straight at mid-wicket. And to be fair, if they're thrown to the keeper's end, Scott Edwards was also out by a long way. No need for that at this stage. You've just got to give yourself a chance to get to those last 10 with 100 on the board. These two have to be there.
What a Scott Edwards bowl, by the way. 3 for 33 at the weekend.
Left arm. He claims it's spin, but I'd say it's just more of a slide-on type bowling that, Brian. He's a good friend, to be fair. We do live together, so don't want to be too harsh. He did bowl well on the weekend.
Was he telling the keeper how to keep as well while he was bowling?
Yeah, actually, Spanish head coach Corey Rutgers, who's standing next to us doing the ground announcing today, is he was behind the stump. So part-time wicketkeeper and our full-time wicketkeeper bowling. I don't know how that quite works in club cricket. Or maybe that just sums up club cricket. One of the two.
37 gone, 196 for 5. Frustration there. That Cooper and Vikramjit Singh partnership, it was flourishing. It really was going beautifully when Cooper was dismissed, and then Vikramjit Singh fell soon afterwards.
No!
Waiting.
Looking at that partnership graphic, lots of starts, and nobody's gone on and produced that big stand. We saw the big stand in the Pakistan innings when Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam added 168, and that's really what the Dutch have needed.
You're absolutely right, Brian.
Imam at backward point. Edwards wanted the single, and he'll feel that was justified because it was to the fielder's wrong hand, his left, and I think Edwards gave his non-striker a bit of a stare there.
Yeah, no, clearly a single in international cricket, or you have to be prepared to take those runs. Edwards well home there. Yeah, mentioning on that previous point, Brian, the Dutch have really squandered a lot of these little opportunities to win games or put themselves in positions.
Oh. Have another look at this. Nidamanuru, look at that. Just a little bit half asleep there, not aware the ball was still live.
Yeah, the Dutch very much get themselves into these positions. Again, that Cooper-Vikramjit partnership had another 30-40 into that. You had a few more runs onto that. You just take that partnership a little bit deeper. It allows Edwards to come in and flourish. He's a great player to come in, try and take on the bowling at the back end of innings. Nidamanuru, also a very positive player. Don't want to give these guys too much work to do in terms of having to come in and rebuild again. Both these guys had to come in pretty much fresh with each other. That sort of squandered that opportunity.
Call is there for 2 at least. End of the over. 12 to go then, and the Dutch require 116. They're 199 for 5. No time for sleeping. Exciting finish on the cards here. Same stage, Pakistan were only 2 runs further on. They were 201 for 3. They had that wonderful acceleration at the back end through Shadab Khan and Agar Ali Salman. Edwards getting right across his stumps there and finding the boundary. Oh, he's such a good sweeper, isn't he? And a little puff of the cheeks there from Shadab Khan. He knew if Edwards had missed that, that was bold. It wasn't, though. It's 4, and that brings up the 200. Niall O'Brien alongside me.
Yeah, great sweep. Scott Edwards gets across the stumps. We've seen it all summer. One of the best exponents of that shot going around the circuit.
And then a hard reverse sweep. That'll be 4 more. That's terrific cricket.
Well, if Pakistan have done their homework and they've been watching Scott Edwards, low backlift on the reverse sweep. Peter Boren gave us some insights earlier in the summer. When Scott Edwards doesn't pick his bat up against spin, he generally goes on the reverse sweep. Brilliant. Orthodox sweep, reverse sweep, back-to-back 4s. Netherlands in the game.
Mohamed Rizwan behind the stumps, just making sure the angles of the fielders are correct. Deep mid-wicket going back a few paces as well. You know, the Dutch have won 2 matches in this World Cup Super League, both of them against Ireland. But I can't help thinking, I think I've seen every game that they've played. Gosh, they've had so many chances to add to that particular tally.
Well, you are Mr. Dutch cricket, Brian. You love this part of the world.
Yeah, running.
Should just be one, but Scott Edwards is rapid. That is exceptional batting. He knew straight away there, Edwards, there was two. This is brilliant batting. Weight of shot. Never tries to hit this too hard, dinks it just outside the 30. In and out like a whippet.
Yes, he wanted three as well. Running is his call again, but this time just a single. Just coming back to what I was saying, they've had so many opportunities to add to those two victories. They just have fallen short in one form of the game or another. It's been so frustrating, but also heartening because all these young players hopefully are learning.
Yeah, getting close, getting over the line is a different kettle of fish, though. Wants to, should get to. This is brilliant. Really good over this from the Netherlands. Good sweeps and good tucks. 13 from it. 212 for 5.
Lost and found. If you're looking for the lost and found later, it'll be found near the exit gate.
Look at the comparison there. Neck and neck. Just those two wickets in it. Pakistan had that wonderful acceleration.
Yeah, game on. 99 Pakistan scored in the last 10 overs. That's could just be the difference. Have Netherlands got that power? Edwards is a good player. Nida Manur is a good cricketer. But have they got the power to launch at the back end and go at 10s, 12s?
Oh, that's 4. That's gone away for 4. Off the pads, no chance at all for Rizwan behind the stumps. Misdirected by Mohammad Wasim, though.
Well, I think Rizwan does quite well here. His footwork is good. I reckon he gets an awkward bounce. Yeah, he gets a bad bounce. I think Rizwan does really well there. His footwork was good. His head position was really good, the keeper. Just at the last minute, he gets a bad bounce. Gets away from us.
Hey? What do you think of the game? It's a good game. Close game. Yeah.
Relaxed as ever, Peter Boren.
Thanks, man.
Well, what a shot. Crunching cover drive. Should be mopped up in the deep. Well, I can't... slippery, Brian, but I reckon Peter Boren says should have swept it. Partnership 52 off 45. As he's grown into the role and developed as a cricketer, his batting has come on leaps and bounds. And captain as well. Not easy. Captain, bat, keep wicket. A lot of time and energy goes into planning and preparation, but at the moment Edwards is doing it in style.
One thing that struck me today, Niall, I haven't seen a lot of evidence of reverse swing, and I was expecting it. A lot of worn wicket ends here at the VOC. Pakistan bowlers, usually very good exponents of this, but too much evidence of the ball tailing back into the right-hander, have we?
Well, this man on your screen has done. He's probably the only bowler that's got it to reverse, and did so early. He's generally, Mohammad Wasim has generally tailed the ball back into the right-handers. He's gone for LBW and bowled right from the outset. At good pace too. It's not slow. Last one, 84 miles an hour. It just looks slow when you've got Harris Rauf and the likes. Good cricketer. I like him with ball in hand.
But it just tailed back in. Last ball of the over. 221 for 5. Here's Mohammed Wazim just getting Delader out earlier.
Yeah, a little bit of tailback out, and Tom Cooper came out and had the exact same, a little bit of drift back in. So it's obviously a particular skill set that he works on, he can utilise. Must have a good wrist position to bowl reverse swing. Got to have a strong wrist. Nice competitive bowler.
Impromptu drinks break taking place, and the final power play has been signalled. So 5 players are allowed outside the circle now. .94 required then of the final 60 deliveries of this match. And a reminder, Pakistan got 99 from their last 10. And it's a change of ends for Naseem Shah. First time he's going to be operating today from the pavilion end. Bowled with real pace first up. You don't believe me, just ask Max O'Dowd. Trapped him LBW in his first over. A reminder as well, this is Naseem Shah's one-day international debut. And just his 5th game of List A cricket in his whole career. Played a lot of 2020 cricket.
Yeah, he's got pace, Naseem Shah, but he also overstepped the mark 3 times in his first spell, which resulted in free hits. Cannot afford to overstep. In this spell, in these 3.5 overs, he cannot give free hits to the Netherlands. Got to keep that front foot behind the line. It's all well and good bowling pace, and he's got that in abundance. You also have to have the control, so just interested to keep an eye on that front foot.
Bowled. Well, he's come back into the attack, and straight away Naseem Shah has worked the oracle for his captain. Off stump out of the ground, Nidamanuru goes, and the Dutch are 6 down.
Yeah, disappointment for Teja Nidamanuru. It's a length ball, just tries to overhit, drags it onto his pegs. When you've got express pace, sometimes the batter make mistakes. That was there to hit, but Nidamanuru, he's got to go. And delight for the fans in the crowd here. Strong Pakistan support here in Rotterdam. Nidamanuru's got to go for 15 from 21, 2 for 6.
A little bit of passion from the fans in the crowd. Pakistani supporters, not only here in the Netherlands, but from all over Europe, have made the journey here to Rotterdam to watch the action. And they're watching Logan van Beek at the crease. Naseem Shah, we noticed actually just before his previous delivery, he was just doing a little bit of stretching, looked as though he was cramping up a little bit, and that would appear to be the case.
Yeah, just a bit of cramp. It's a lush outfield. Ground staff done a good job to get the outfield in such good condition, but the outfield is quite thick and lush, and the players have done a lot of running around, so Also, when you've got the added energy of debut, going through the gears, just a little bit of cramp late in the piece. Understandable. Logan van Beek, he needs something special here. Needs to give his captain some good support and at a good rate.
He's come a long way across his stumps there, Van Beek. And Nazim Shah will be on a hat-trick. They're going to consult these two batsmen about whether they are going to review.
5 seconds.
And they have indeed gone upstairs.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. I have checked the front foot. It is a fair delivery. Can I have the front on, please? Front on coming up. The ball is close to the bat. Can I confirm that with ultra edge, please?
We're just building.
Waiting for ultra edge. Still. Waiting for ultra edge.
Ultra edge.
Ultra edge coming up. There's a big gap between the bat and the ball. Bring it to the pads, please. Yeah. Can you freeze it when the bat is next to the ball? Yeah. Satisfied? No bat involved. Can we go to ball tracking, please?
Ball cricket, all format cricket actually, but especially white ball cricket when you've got express pace. Guys that can bowl 90 mile an hour plus. Pakistan have these guys in abundance. Incredible factory of fast bowlers. They're just producing time and time again.
Well, that's going to go away for 4. But that really was a terrific piece of bowling again. That really was a terrific piece of bowling again. I really have enjoyed watching Nazim Shah today.
Yeah, beauty. A lovely Yorker. Yeah, beauty. A lovely Yorker. Logan van Beek just squeezes it thick outside edge as a tail ender. Normally the edges go quite fine. third on the boundary was quite wide. Now he's come a bit straighter. He's come a bit finer now. Often a tail ender, when they nick it, it goes quite fine. Whereas top order batters will tend to run the ball wider.
The end of a terrific over from Nazim Shah, a successful one as well. 41 gone, 226 for 6.
Parents, we plan, encourage, and guide kids, finding their strengths and not strengths along the way. And like you, we don't just see the student.
One of the best captains Australia have ever had. Very lucky to play cricket in Mosman for a number of years, where Alan Border was born, right beside the Oval, Alan Border Oval. I had the pleasure of working with Alan Border during the 2019 World Cup. One of my fondest moments. Harris Ralph, express. Will he bowl cross seam as he did in the middle overs?
Well, Niall O'Brien, I feel like a broken record here. Oh, there's a collision between the two batsmen. Come back to my point in a minute, but, well, Scott Edwards is absolutely determined to keep as much strike as he can. And, well, that almost ended in tears.
Well, I reckon Scott Edwards is one of the keenest batters in world cricket to get down and dirty in the turf. Every time I come to the Netherlands, he's diving in the muck. Desperation to get back on strike for us. Try and get a side over the line. Mohammad Rizwan needed a shout. If someone had a shout at the keeper, bowler's end potentially, well, would have had Edwards as well. Could have got the glove off Rizwan, maybe gone bowler's end. Wait was the initial call. Logan van Beek not sure if he's coming or going. In the end, safe.
The point I was about to make when that near collision happened was that, like I said, I feel like a broken record, but the Dutch are going to feel so frustrated if they don't get across the line here, because, a reminder, they're still ahead of where Pakistan were at the same stage.
Yeah, but wickets in hand, and also when you've got the experience of the power at the back end, as Pakistan do, the likes of Shadab Khan. Salman on debut played nicely. Just think they've probably got a little bit more power than Netherlands. Not to say Netherlands can't get over the line here. Needing under 10s. You normally take for the last 9 overs. Under 10s, if you've got a batter set, maybe on 70, 80, Edwards, you think, is going to have to do a lot of the work here.
Past Imam at backward point. Comfortable too. Yeah, the point you make about that late acceleration from Pakistan is well made, because Shadab Khan and Salman Aliaga, 48 they added in the last 25 balls of the innings. And that could be the difference between these two sides today. The last 10 overs of the innings there, you can see the acceleration from Pakistan. Tremendous. That'll be 4. Little top edge from Edwards. The ball went finer than he intended, but he'll take it.
Well, I reckon this is clever batting, Scott Edwards. I think he tries to get this quite fine. Maybe not as fine as it ends up, but I reckon he's trying to get inside the line and just ride the bounce a little bit. Use the pace offered from Harris Ralph. And I think that's pretty good batting. Smart from Edwards.
Well bowled.
Well, just talking about pace bowling armory in Pakistan cricket, they've got a number of bowlers that can bowl 140 Ks plus. That's a cracker. Got the likes of Shaheen Shah, Afridi, Haris Rauf here on your screen, Mohammad Hasnain, Mohammad Wasim, Musa Khan, Shahnawaz Dahani, Akif Javed, Naseem Shah, Zishan Zamir. Pakistan under 19's quick.
Edwards again on the dive, and there could be an overthrow here. In fact, they'll come back for it. Van Beek will have to dive now. And in the end, almost another overthrow if there hadn't been some backing up. 2 in the end.
It's like a circus. First of all, there was an attempted caught and bowled. Then Edwards diving in again, as he loves to do. Then he's up. Dive. I tell you, Scott Edwards is looking to get free laundry in the hotel because he's going through 10 items a match.
Oh, bowled. Well, 10 off that over. And at the end of it, the Netherlands 236 for 6. Six bowlers used, who are going to be the ones that Pakistan rely on at the back end. Again, good pace from Naseem Shah, just hurrying Logan Van Beek up on the pull shot. Running is the call from Edwards. Think about a second. That's good work down at fine leg. And oh, goodness me. Babar Azam allowing the ball to go through his hands. Salman Ali Agha was the man down at long leg. Just flicked the end of Babar Azam's finger there. That ball, maybe just taking a nail off.
Well, we don't need any more delays.
Abdullah Shafiq coming on, substitute. He was going to come on, and now they've changed their mind. Babar Azam is going to stay on the field.
Oh, yep.
Kept a little bit low, but good adjustment from Edwards.
Unbelievable work in the deep. I reckon Salman Ali Agha just overruns this. Right in the middle of the mitt.
Mohamed Nawaz, that long on.
Well, I reckon Scott Edwards' go-to as soon as the ball's hit is 2. He's always looking for 2. He probably wakes up in the middle of the night shouting, 2, 2. Always looking for 2, Scott Edwards. Never wants a single. 46 not out off 38, eyeing up another half century in his golden summer.
That was just yeah, that call. No two in that one. He's done his family proud here today. There in the crowd. On his home ground as well, of course.
Yeah, they've been fighting off relegation all summer. They've really been battling here, but they're safe now, I'm led to believe. The locals are happy.
It's a really good over that by Nazim Shah. Just 5 singles from it. 43 overs gone. 241 for 6.
Are you wasting money on overpriced car insurance? Jerry saves the average person $71 a month. They compare lower quotes from over 50 carriers in 45 seconds. So stop wasting and start saving. Visit getjerry.com.
The Wolf 777 News ODI series powered by ITW Universe. 7 overs to go in match 1. Logan van Beek's found the gap, and he's found the boundary. Mid-off, up in the circle, and that one right in the slot.
Yeah, long half volley. Logan van Beek is a capable lower order batter. I'm not going to call him an all-rounder, but he's more than capable of putting a bad ball away. That was right in the arc. Lovely, lovely execution. Seam up from Ralph. Not going across seam. Harris Ralph.
Babar Azam in the bowler's ear. A little bit of tension around the ground and on the field from the fielding side, because the Netherlands are really pushing hard.
No!
Running is the call. And then waiting.
Scott Edwards before today in the ODI summer, 313 runs and 6 ODIs against the Windies and England. What a lovely summer, what a wonderful summer he is having. Must be full of confidence. It's a lovely place to be as a batter when you know when you walk out, you take guard, you're confident, you're backing yourself. Really impressive.
Again, the call is running. He wanted 2, but it wasn't there in the end.
Well, rate just gone above 10, 10.86. Harris Ralph has 2 overs left after this. Nasim's got 2. To guarantee you they're going to bowl 4 of the last 6. Got to target one bowler. Mohamed Wasim, you feel, may bowl the other 2. Won't be easy for Netherlands, but they got half a chance.
Yeah.
Edwards will keep the strike. Moves to 49. 44 overs gone, and the Dutch 249 for 6.
Many balls? Chase, game one of this series. There's going to be a lot of pace on show and maybe a little bit of spin. Excellent game of cricket, played on a good surface in front of a really healthy crowd here in Rotterdam. Which way is it going to go? Captain Scott Edwards has been excellent. Vice-captain for Pakistan on this tour, Shadab Khan with his leg spin. This is an opportunity, Pierce alongside me, for Netherlands maybe. Take them down, try and go big, try and get that one big over.
Yeah, you got to feel this one is the over. They've got to try and find those extra overs.
Well, shouldn't be. Misses. Should be an overthrow and will be 50. In typical Scott Edwards style. A rush single.
जब देख लो इसको. Yeah, well bowled.
Very well bowled. Shadab Khan knows Logan Verbeek wants to pump him down the ground or get the slog sweep, so takes it out of his swinging arc. You just hear Rizwan behind it. Some very well bowled, good line. Shadab Khan knows that Edwards is going to get on the sweep.
Very easy to get caught up in this whole chase and a lot of energy and a lot of frantic running between the wickets, and you just get pulled away in this game, as we're going to see sort of the extra cover now go to a square cover. 3 men, square of the wicket.
Smashes it. Sweeper should mop it up. They'll come back for a couple, but that's a pretty good result for Shadab Khan. That's a really good over. Just 7 from it. 5 to go. 256 for 6.
59 of 30 deliveries.
Well, very good. Captain fantastic again. 5th half century of the Netherlands summer. Fully in control. Really good knock. Likes playing a square of the wicket. Improvises well. Well played, Scott Edwards. He'll give every one of those runs up for a win today. Incredible summer. Great strike rate.
A lot of work now to do against the seam. Getting into these final 5 overs. Harris Welf with 2 left, Nasim Shah with 2 left. Mohammad Wasim from this far end.
Sounded good, looks good. Really, really good. Picks up the length quickly. Swats it leg side. It's a slower ball. Logan van Beek picks it and puts it away.
Excellent shot there by Van Beek. Getting deep in this innings. Have to find the boundary now. 11.6 needed per over. Minimum 2 boundaries. And every ball being scored off for them to get anywhere close to this innings.
Ringing the changes. Babar Azam changing the bowling up both ends. Mid-off inside the ring. If he goes full, Logan van Beek can go over the top. Plenty of protection leg side. Got to go back of a length. Slower ball, back of a length, and bumpers. Goes length. Double bluff. Excellent. Mid-off inside the ring. Van Beek probably thinking back of a length or short. Just slow to react. Good dot.
Brave bowling at this stage of the game. Potentially tad naive at points, but he's got away with it. So we see a couple of spots of rain come across the ground. We were expecting none today, to be fair. Here's that length ball again. To be fair, he's missed out. It's the ball just where he needed it.
Oh, that's brilliant. A little bit of reverse swing into that off-stump Yorker. That's as well an executed Yorker as you'll see going around the international circuits. Good pace too, 85 miles an hour.
That slightly slingy action, allowing that ball to tail back in. Excellent line and length at this stage of the game. Very difficult to hit those out of the park.
Yeah, average 86 miles an hour. That's good gas, good pace. Seen 3 quicks in this innings. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful shot. Scott Edwards again.
For 6 at Voorburg. Fine leg now goes back. Deep mid wicket up on the ring.
Well, 10 off the over. Pretty good. Rate's only 11.76, so they're nearly there for this over. Just keep chipping away. Short ball pinned. That is a good bouncer. They'll just check. Make sure Scott Edwards is okay. That's straight on the helmet. Leg bite to finish the 46, 267 for 6.
Looking to save on car insurance? Then why settle for one quote from a single carrier when you can compare 50 plus with Jerry? Companies claim to save, but Jerry finds who can save you the most. Fast, free, and no phone calls. Save up to $848 at getjerry.com.
Are you sure you're not overpaying for car insurance? Jerry instantly shows you which carriers can help you save the most. They'll cancel your current policy and get you the best coverage at a lower price. See the savings in 45 seconds at getjerry.com.
Well, it's neck on neck here. Can't be closer, really. Where do you see this one going? We've been here all day, edge of our seats. We're here to the death. This is going to be a cracker.
Yeah, it has been a long day, to be fair, Niall, but this is what we've been waiting for. These final 4 overs, 48 off 24, 12 and over needed. Tell you what, if Edwards is there at the end, I feel like the Dutch are getting over the line. Edwards seems to be absolutely fine. Here's a look at the match summary. Very different way of building an innings. After losing a couple of wickets early. Cooper and Akanjit Singh sort of setting up the innings, and Edwards has come in and done a very good job. We're going to see, there he is, S&C man, Dean Munasamy, out in the middle. Very fit gentleman, I can tell you that. He's worked alongside Ajax, he's worked alongside the Springboks. He's a very quick man across the ground, Niall O'Brien.
Well, you'd be disappointed if he's an S&C and he's not fit. When you think of quick across the ground, Tommy Simsek, the physio from CSK for a long time. Sri Lanka, he used to sprint onto the pitch. As soon as he was there. Quick as a flash as lightning, just on the pitch. Much quicker. Tommy had you covered. 7 p.m. local time, Tommy would have been on, off, job done.
Yeah, big Dino.
Hi, Dino.
He's a hard worker, is Dean. He's done a lot of work with the age groups, and now he's with the national team for this series as an exceptional human. Works bloody hard. You see Naseem Shah here from the pavilion end.
Yeah, on his debut today, a rarity really, making your ODI debut after 13 test matches. Normally the other way around. Normally you get blooded into the white ball format and then get the test match opportunity. Only 2 cricketers for Pakistan have played more test matches before an ODI debut. Only 2 cricketers. Shah Masood played 15 test matches before making his ODI debut. Mohammad Abbas played 14 test matches. Naseem Shah, 13 test matches before making his ODI debut. So a real rarity. Azhar Ali had 12, and we're going back in the age of Shoaib Akhtar had 5 test matches before playing an ODI. So a real rarity. Good to see him with a white ball in hand. Exciting cricketer. Change of field, deep mid-wicket. Inside the ring. Sliding down. Umpires have been busy today. I tell you, they've earned their dinner tonight. Michael Goff and Rizwan Akram, they have been asked the question many, many times. Good partnership, 50 partnership, and good time as well, just 40 balls.
Yeah, these two have come together. They were both fresh at the crease, and they've put in a very good partnership together now. Going well down leg. Not even a real consultation. Michael Goff there. There you have it.
You feel you need a boundary. Last ball of the 47th. You feel you need a boundary here. Just 5 from the over.
As you'd expect from that airport end. He's smiling Scott Edwards.
I think just getting some running repair. Just a bit of cramp, I think. Nothing to worry about if you're watching back in Pakistan. You're one of your stars. That saves him. Picks up a couple. Super League coming in right now. Playing high-octane cricket. Pressure scenario in front of closing out this encounter with brilliant skill.
Big final 2 balls here.
doesn't. Needed a boundary, won't get a boundary. Good catch in the deep. Not out of the screws, Logan. Looking to go big, looking to be a hero. Finds the man in the deep.
Yep, 17.5 runs and over required. Pitched up, that's at the pad. Nassim Shah. He has another, he has his third. Review.